My beloved child, I see your weariness, your struggle, the weight of the days pressing upon you, and the uncertainty that clouds your heart. You are tired, unsure, and perhaps you are even beginning to doubt the strength you have left within you. I understand, my child, for even the strongest of hearts feel weary at times. In this world, filled with its trials and moments of darkness, it is easy to feel lost, to wonder if you are walking alone. But I am here, with you. Always. There is not a single moment, no matter how heavy, that I do not walk beside you. You are never alone. I am here to remind you of this truth, for you are never forgotten, never abandoned. My love for you is steadfast, and my presence is near. You may feel like you are walking through a desert, your steps slow and your heart burdened, but remember that even in the most barren places, I am there. The times of waiting, the moments of feeling empty and unseen, these are not times without purpose. Every moment of struggle is seen by my eyes, and every tear you shed is caught by my hand. I am working in your life in ways you may not fully understand right now, but know that I have a plan for you. It is a plan of hope, of peace, and of a future that is brighter than you can imagine. I am the one who has called you by name, who has seen the depths of your heart, and who understands the weight of your burdens. Do not lose heart, my dear one. Your struggle is not in vain. It has purpose. It is shaping you, refining you, preparing you for something greater that awaits you on the other side of this trial. Consider this, my beloved, just as gold is refined in the fire, so too are you being shaped through your hardships. Each challenge you face, each moment you endure, is part of the process that will reveal the beautiful, strong person I created you to be. Your resilience, though tested, will rise with each passing day. You will not be defeated, for you have been built to endure, to grow, and to thrive. Even when you feel as though you cannot take another step, know this, I am carrying you. The weight you feel is not yours to bear alone. My hands are beneath you, lifting you, supporting you, and I will never let you fall beyond my reach. There is a purpose in this journey, and it will lead you to the promised peace I have prepared for you. The darkness will not last forever, for my light is always ready to break through. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28, this promise is yours. Rest in me. Let not the worries of today steal your peace. Let not the unknowns of tomorrow cloud your vision. I know your heart's deepest desires, and I will guide you. You may not yet see the road ahead, but I do, and I am with you every step of the way. Your journey is not without purpose. It is the path to healing, to wholeness, and to a place where your soul will find rest. Remember that even in the hardest of moments, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You are stronger than you realize, and though you may not see it now, the challenges you face are building you into someone who will shine with the brilliance of my light. My child, I have not called you to walk this journey without support. I am here, and I will carry you through. The hardships you face are only a season, and I have promised that this season will pass. Even now, as you wrestle with the weight of uncertainty, know that the end of this season is drawing near. The peace you long for is not far off, and the blessings I have prepared for you are on the horizon. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. James 1 verse 12. Do you hear me, my beloved? The crown of life awaits you. The trials you endure are not for nothing, they are shaping you for something far greater than you can see. With each step of faith, you are being drawn closer to the promise of eternal joy, the peace that passes all understanding. This journey, though challenging, is a path that leads to something beautiful, something beyond what your eyes can yet perceive. As you walk this path, be patient with yourself. You are doing better than you think. Each day you choose to rise, even in the midst of doubt, is a victory. Know that I see you, and I am proud of you. Your perseverance is not unnoticed. Keep pressing forward, my child, for I am with you, and I will see you through to the end. You may wonder, at times, if you will ever find your way out of the struggle. But I promise you, there is a purpose behind every hardship, and that purpose will be revealed in time. Trust in my plan. Trust in the process. Trust that the end of this journey is not defeat, but victory. You are not walking this path alone, and you never will be. I am walking with you. I am carrying you. Fear not, for I have redeemed you, I have called you by name, you are mine. Isaiah 43 verse 1. You are mine, and I will never let you go. Keep your eyes on the path ahead, and trust that each step you take is one step closer to the fulfillment of my promises. The peace you long for is coming, and it will be far greater than you could ever have imagined. Do not lose heart, my beloved. Trust in the promise of what is to come. Trust in my love for you. Keep faith, for I am with you, now and always. My dear one, I know that you are tempted to look at your current circumstances and believe that things will never change. The weight of your burdens can sometimes cloud your ability to see the beauty that lies ahead. But trust me when I say that your story is not over yet. This chapter, though heavy and difficult, is not the final one. There are greater chapters still to come, filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment beyond what you can imagine. I see how your heart longs for relief, for answers, for the end of the waiting. I know how painful it can be to feel like you are stuck in a moment, unable to see beyond it. But in those moments, I invite you to lean into the trust you have placed in me. Lean into the promise that I am with you, working for your good, even when you cannot see the full picture. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. This promise is for you, my beloved. The plans I have for you are not plans to harm you, but plans to lift you, to restore you, to bless you. The road may be difficult now, but I am with you, and I will guide you toward the hope and future I have promised. It is a future where your heart will find peace, where your soul will find rest. It is a future where the tears you have cried will be wiped away, and you will rejoice in the goodness of my love. I understand that you sometimes feel discouraged when you cannot see immediate results. It is easy to become impatient, to question the timing of my plan. But let me remind you of something important, my child, my timing is perfect. What may seem like a delay to you is not a delay in my eyes. I am preparing you, shaping you, and making sure that when the moment comes, you will be ready to receive the blessings that await you. The Lord is not slow in keeping his promise, as some understand slowness. Instead, he is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. 2 Peter 3 verse 9. I am patient with you, my beloved, and I ask that you be patient with yourself. Trust that the delays you face are part of the greater story I am weaving for you. The challenges you face now are temporary, and they will give way to the peace, joy, and fulfillment I have in store. You may not see it yet, but your heart will rejoice when you look back and see how every step, every struggle, was part of the beautiful masterpiece I am creating in your life. Remember, my child, your patience is not in vain. Every day you choose to trust, even when you do not understand, is a day you grow stronger. Every time you take another step forward, even when it feels like you're walking in the dark, you are moving closer to the light that awaits. Do not be discouraged by the slowness of progress. Trust in the process. Trust in my plan. I know that you long for a break from the struggle, a moment of peace where everything feels right again. And I promise you, that moment is coming. You will not be trapped in this struggle forever. There is a season of peace ahead, and it is drawing near. Every tear you have shed, every moment of heartache, will one day be redeemed. I am working in your life, even when you do not see it. My hands are at work behind the scenes, preparing a future for you that is beyond your comprehension. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. Do not fear the night, for it is temporary. The morning is coming, and with it, the joy that will replace your sorrow. Every hardship you face is temporary, the peace I have promised is eternal. Trust in my promises, trust in the journey, and know that I am with you through it all. In times of waiting, my child, you are not being forgotten. I see you. I hear you. I know the desires of your heart, and I am working to bring them to fruition in my perfect timing. I ask that you trust in my timing, for I see the full picture. You may only see a small piece right now, but I see the end from the beginning. I see the beautiful future I have prepared for you. So hold on, my dear one. Your breakthrough is coming. The peace you long for is within reach. I will not leave you in this season of struggle. You will come out of it stronger, wiser, and with a heart full of hope. The struggles you face will one day become a testimony of my faithfulness. You will look back on this season and see how it shaped you, how it refined you, how it brought you closer to me. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. Romans 8 verse 18. My child, the glory that awaits you is far greater than anything you can imagine. The pain you feel now will one day be replaced by a glory that will take your breath away. The struggles you face now will one day be nothing in comparison to the joy, peace, and blessings that will fill your heart. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that I am with you, and that every step brings you closer to the life I have promised. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Galatians 6 verse 9. My beloved, the harvest is coming. The promise is coming. Hold on, keep the faith, and trust in the process. Your breakthrough is on the way. And when it arrives, you will know that it was worth every step of the journey. My beloved child, I know how it feels to stand in the midst of uncertainty, to wonder if you have what it takes to continue. The weight of doubt can sometimes become so heavy, so overwhelming, that it feels as though the light is dimming, that your heart is on the verge of breaking. But I am here to remind you, there is nothing that can overcome the power of my love for you. Even in the deepest shadows, I am your light. I will never leave you, never forsake you. The darkness that you face is temporary. It will pass. What you are going through now is only a moment in the grand story I have written for you. The story of your life is filled with chapters of triumph and of difficulty, but the ending is written in my love, in my peace, and in my promise to you. The road may seem long and the burdens heavy, but you are not carrying them alone. I am with you every step of the way, walking beside you, lifting you up when you stumble, and comforting you when your heart aches. You do not have to carry the weight of the world on your own. I have promised that my yoke is easy, and my burden is light, Matthew 11 verse 30. When you feel as though you cannot take another step, come to me. I will give you the strength you need to continue. You are not alone in your journey, and you are not too weak to carry on. You have within you the strength I have placed there, and I will help you unlock it. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41 verse 10. My child, you are held in my hands. The trials you face are not a sign of abandonment but a testament to my faithfulness. They are a part of the process that is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. You may not yet see it, but you are growing through this. Every tear, every moment of heartache, every doubt, is creating the person who will walk into the promises I have set before you. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when it seems that the mountain before you is too high to climb. But I am here, reminding you that you are capable of more than you think. With me by your side, there is nothing that can stand in your way. You have my strength in you, and with my help, you will overcome every obstacle, every trial, and every challenge. Remember, my child, that your worth is not determined by your struggles, nor by the burdens you carry. You are precious in my sight, and my love for you is not based on your ability to be perfect or to have everything figured out. My love for you is unconditional, constant, and unchanging. Even in your darkest moments, I am with you. Even when you doubt yourself, I believe in you. I see the potential I placed within you, and I know the beautiful person you are becoming through this journey. I know it is easy to feel discouraged when it seems like your efforts are not bearing fruit, when the road is long and progress feels slow. But remember, the seeds you are planting today will yield a harvest in my perfect time. Just as a farmer waits patiently for the crops to grow, so too must you wait, trusting that I am at work in your life. The harvest is coming. And when it comes, it will be abundant, overflowing with blessings that will fill your heart with joy. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6 verse 9. Every step of faith you take, every moment of patience, every act of love and kindness, is part of the harvest that is to come. I see your efforts, and I honor them. I know it is not easy, but keep pressing forward, for the reward will be great. Your perseverance will not be in vain. And even in the waiting, my child, I am refining you. Just as a diamond is formed under pressure, so too are you being shaped and perfected through this process. Every difficulty you face is an opportunity for you to grow in faith, in trust, and in resilience. You are becoming more and more the person I created you to be. The person who will shine my light in the world. You may not see it now, but you are being transformed. Every time you choose to keep going, even when you feel like quitting, you are becoming more like the person I have called you to be. I am refining your heart, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you for the blessings that are ahead. Keep your eyes fixed on the promise, and trust that I am with you. For we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. Faith is the key that will unlock the doors of your future. Even when you cannot see the way forward, trust in the truth of my promises. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Faith is not about having all the answers, but about trusting me even when you do not understand. It is in your faith that you will find strength to continue, and it is through your faith that you will see the blessings I have promised. Know that I am with you every moment of this journey. I will never leave you, never abandon you. You are mine, and I will continue to walk with you until the end. The road may be long, but I am guiding you, step by step, toward the place I have prepared for you. And when you look back on this season, you will see how far you have come. You will see how every step, every struggle, has shaped you into the person you are today. You will see the strength I have placed within you, and you will rejoice in the knowledge that you were never alone. You are precious in my sight, and I will never leave you. Keep your faith in me, and trust that I am with you, every step of the way. My beloved child. There will be moments when the pain feels unbearable, when the weight of the world presses down on your heart, and it feels as if you are drowning in sorrow. In these moments, it's easy to forget that you are not alone. It's easy to feel abandoned, to question whether anyone sees you or hears you. But I want to remind you, my precious one, that I am with you always. I see every tear you shed, every sigh of weariness, and every cry of your heart. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I save those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. In times of sorrow, you might wonder if the suffering will ever end. The road ahead may seem long and full of obstacles. You might ask yourself, why is this happening to me? It's okay to question, to feel pain, and to wonder. But in those moments, my child, remember that even in your questions, I am here. Even in your uncertainty, I am present. My love for you is constant, unwavering, and everlasting. It will never fail you, and it will never fade. Cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. You do not have to carry your burdens alone. When you feel overwhelmed, when your heart is heavy with worry, give it all to me. I care for you deeply, more than you can possibly know. I am here to carry your burdens, to lift you up when you cannot stand on your own, and to guide you through the storms of life. Trust in my love, for it is a love that never falters, a love that sees beyond your flaws and imperfections, a love that is steadfast no matter the circumstances. I want you to know that every struggle you face is shaping you, even though it may not always feel like it. I understand how difficult it is to see the purpose in the pain. It's easy to become frustrated, to feel like you are spinning your wheels, and to wonder if there will ever be an end to your struggles. But I promise you, my dear one, there is purpose in every season. There is meaning behind every trial. Remember, my child, that I work all things together for good for those who love me. Romans 8 verse 28. The struggles you face now will not be in vain. They are refining you, preparing you for the life and blessings I have set aside for you. The pain you endure today will one day give way to joy beyond measure. And when that time comes, you will look back and see how every struggle, every tear, every heartbreak was part of the beautiful story I have been writing for you. The season of difficulty will not last forever. There will come a day when you will look back with gratitude for how I carried you through. The scars you bear will be a testament to my faithfulness, and the lessons you've learned will be used to bless others. I will redeem every moment of hardship, and I will turn your mourning into dancing. Psalm 30 verse 11. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. I am always with you, and I will never forsake you. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. When you are lost, I will be your guide. When you are weary, I will give you rest. And when the road is difficult, I will be your companion, walking beside you, every step of the way. The Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. Exodus 14 verse 14. In moments of struggle, it's easy to try and control everything, to fight against the circumstances, and to carry the weight of the world on your own shoulders. But my child, I want you to know that you do not have to fight alone. I will fight for you. I will fight the battles you cannot see, and I will carry the weight you cannot bear. You need only to be still and trust that I am working behind the scenes, that I am fighting on your behalf. When you don't know what to do, when you don't know where to turn, I am your refuge. I am your stronghold. There is nothing too great for me, and no enemy that can stand against my power. Lean on me, trust in me, and know that I will bring you through every storm. You may not understand why things are happening the way they are, but I assure you, my child, that I am in control. You do not have to understand everything to trust that I am at work. You do not have to see the end to believe that I am leading you to something beautiful. Even when it feels like the world is crumbling around you, know that I am holding everything in my hands. When you are in the midst of the storm, look to me. I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in times of trouble. Psalm 46 verse 1. I will bring peace to your soul, calm to your spirit, and hope to your heart. I will guide you through the storm, and when it passes, you will be stronger for having walked through it with me by your side. I promise you, my beloved, that the best is yet to come. The trials you face now are only preparing you for the abundant blessings that lie ahead. The pain will not last forever. The joy that awaits you is far greater than anything you can imagine. Keep your eyes on me, and trust in my love. Keep walking forward, knowing that I am with you. Every step you take brings you closer to the future I have planned for you, a future filled with peace, joy, and purpose. And when you reach that place, you will look back and see how every moment of hardship, every tear, every struggle was part of the beautiful story I was writing for you. Do not grow weary in doing good. Do not grow weary in trusting me. I am with you, and I will see you through. My beloved child. As we come to the end of this message, I want you to remember one truth above all else: I am your Creator, your Sustainer, and your Redeemer. There is nothing in this world, nothing in your life, that can separate you from my love. I am with you now. I have been with you through every moment of your past, and I will be with you in every moment of your future. My love is unshakable, and my promises are unbreakable. As you move forward in your journey, there will be times when you will face moments of doubt. You may question whether you are worthy of my love, whether you are strong enough to carry on, or whether my promises will truly come to pass. But my child, I want you to know that your worth is not based on your ability to be perfect or your strength to carry on. Your worth is found in me. You are precious to me, beloved and chosen, and I will never let you go. Even when the storms of life rage around you, even when you feel as though you are sinking beneath the waves, I will be your anchor. I will hold you steady, and I will never let you fall. The trials you face will come and go, but my love will remain constant. You can trust in my faithfulness, for I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13 verse 8. My promises to you are secure, and my word will never fail. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. I have a plan for you, my child. It is a plan filled with hope, a future that is brighter than anything you can imagine. The struggles you face are part of the process, part of the story I am writing in your life. Trust in the journey, trust in the steps, even when the path is unclear. Know that every moment of pain, every tear you shed, is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. In your moments of weakness, I will be your strength. When you feel as though you cannot go on, I will carry you. For my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, know that in your lowest moments, my power is at work in you. It is when you feel the weakest that my strength shines through the brightest. And it is through your brokenness that my healing will flow. My child, do not let your heart grow weary. Do not let despair take root in your soul. The blessings I have for you are on the horizon. The peace, the joy, the fulfillment you long for are coming. Hold fast to the hope you have in me, for it is a hope that will never disappoint. The struggles you face now will one day seem small compared to the glory that awaits you. We know that the whole creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time. Not only so, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit, groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for our adoption to sonship, the redemption of our bodies. Romans 8 verses 22 to 23. Just as creation groans in anticipation of the glory that is to come, so too do you groan in the waiting. But know that your waiting is not in vain. Every moment of longing, every cry of your heart, is heard by me. Your waiting is preparing you for the glory that will be revealed in you. And when that glory comes, it will fill your heart with such joy, such peace, that all the struggles of this life will fade into the background. The promise I have made to you will not fail. You will be redeemed. You will be restored. You will be made whole. And when the day comes that you stand in the fullness of my glory, you will look back and see how every trial, every difficulty, was worth it. You will see how I worked in you and through you, how I shaped your character, how I molded you into the person you were always meant to be. My child, there is nothing that can separate you from my love. There is no obstacle too great, no struggle too hard, no doubt too strong, that can ever break the bond between us. I am with you always, and I will continue to guide you, protect you, and lead you into the fullness of the life I have promised. You are not alone in this journey. I am here, walking with you, every step of the way. And when the road feels too hard, when the path feels too uncertain, know that I am carrying you, lifting you, and guiding you toward the promise I have made. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. This is the promise I leave with you, my beloved, everything, even the pain, the trials, and the uncertainty, will work for your good. Trust in my purpose for you. Trust that I am at work in your life, even when you cannot see it. Know that I am weaving a beautiful story, one that will bring glory to my name and blessings to your life. Do not be afraid, my child. Do not fear the future, for I hold it in my hands. Keep walking forward with faith, knowing that every step you take is leading you closer to the life I have prepared for you. The journey may be long, and at times it may seem hard, but know that the end of this story is already written in my love, and it is a beautiful ending. You will reach it, my child, and when you do, you will look back and see how all the pieces came together in a way that only I could orchestrate. So keep moving forward, trusting in my love, and know that the best is yet to come. You are mine, and I will never leave you.